Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here with some more Hearthstone Arena. Ah, yes, it's this deck. I'm in a good mood today. After a pretty bad streak in the arenas, I made it here to 8-1 with this deck, so however it ends, it's going to be a happy ending. I also found a Paladin deck I really enjoyed. It was the one that Force featured in the video. He called it the Well-Wrecked Paladin. It's pretty good, unlike the typical Paladin builds, which just have a lot of control stuff and then a bunch of fancy legendaries, which I have, but I just don't like those types of decks for Paladins. This one's interesting. It's got like the Nerubian Egg, Blessing a King, Scarlet Purifier. You know, it's got some weird stuff. I enjoy it quite a bit. And then I also put together this Druid deck that was made by Brian Kibler, a Magic player. It uses Hobgoblin and a few effects. So it's got some cool interactions. I'm noticing I just like that a lot, is decks with good interactions. So do I keep this thing? I mean, I'll keep it. I'll play it on turn 3. I'd rather have it than nothing, so we'll leave that alone and not take any chances. Up against a fellow mage goes in the mage. Really, I have no clue how good this deck is compared to a typical mage deck. Some of the games were a tad close, and doesn't have any flame strikes or blizzards. So, you know, it's got issues. It's got problems. It's got, you know, hoes in different area codes, all that stuff. But it got me here, so who knows. Flame Cannon, alright. So had I played Loot Hoarder, she would have pinged it, kept the Flame Cannon for later. It's fine. Now here I have an interesting choice. I could do this or the Infiltrator and the Loot Hoarder. I'm actually going to go ahead and get more cards out of my hand just to get a little bit more board presence. This way I have 4 power and 2 toughness as opposed to 2 power and 4 toughness, but I find that having it split into 2 packages is probably going to be worth it. So sure, she pings this, but then she's not doing anything else. And she's not coming out ahead at all, because I got a card for the Loot Hoarder, so that's good. Alright, well, let's keep the party coming. Just swing at the old noggin. She has not used her coin. She passed turn 1, Flame Cannon turn 2, ping turn 3. So she has a coin and 7 cards. I have 6 cards. Here goes the coin. Is it going to be something polymorphable? Sludge Belcher, definitely polymorphable, 100%. I mean, I could play the Fen Creeper and just leave it to be, but this is a pretty good use of polymorph, I think. Sure, there are bigger things in the world, but I've got my board presence, I've got damage being dealt to her face, and then if I can get her down to the teens, you know, just wait to top deck Pyroblast and Fireball, like I do, wouldn't be so bad. Oh, is this Cone of Cold? Oh my god, it's Cone of Cold. Oh, it's not Cone of Cold! Yes! I mean, it's bad that I lose this creature in this one, but Cone of Cold would have been the worst thing because it would have stopped me from killing off the Apprentice. Got a Time Rewinder, which is not the greatest. Okay, so I could do the King and this, or just the Fen Creeper. I'm gonna go ahead and split up the love here, because not only do I get more total power and toughness this way, but again, it's split up into 2 packages. I think it's worth it. No real reason to use the Time Rewinder. Would have loved to give the King stealth, or to have emergency coolant, but can't always get what you want. Alright, Argent Commander doesn't quite kill the King. That's good. Alright, so, okay, we gotta think carefully here, because what I could do is a couple of different things. I could hit her in the face, and then just count on fireballing her to death at some point. 19, 13, I mean, it's gonna be close. Then I play like the Fen Creeper maybe, and then the Ooze, and just hope she doesn't have a Flame Strike. Even if she does, it's okay. I could kill this guy, Time Rewinder, replay the King. That would take her up to 9 cards. She'd go up to 10 with the draw, so I'm not going to burn any cards that way, but if I do that, then this thing's a 5/5, she's got 4 bananas, and she's got a full hand. I could actually fireball this guy if I wanted to be very aggressive, or I could try to get the Fen Creeper to hold it off. Then if she kills the Fen Creeper with fireball or polymorph, it's kind of annoying. But I really do want to get that damage through. I mean, how good are my chances in the fair game? Replaying this would be 4 mana. That'll leave me with 3. I could play this thing. Alright. We'll go for the fair approach. Got the Time Reminder. Might as well use it. Okay, so we have tempo, and we're way behind on cards. 4 of these are bananas, so she's got 6 cards to my 4 technically, but I mean, even so, bananas are not nothing. It's a +1/+1 to a creature, which can have some consequences. She's gonna fireball the king, leaves her with 3 mana. Is she really gonna kill this thing? No, she's not. Okay. Well, I don't like this very much, but it'll do. I'm not gonna polymorph it. That would be a tad aggressive. Let's just ping off the shield. And I'm gonna get this damage through. Risky, but I gotta try to get some damage going here. Fireball puts her down to 15. So I've gotta get another fireball. And of course I need to still top deck my Pyroblast. Is she gonna banana that thing to greatness? Right, I forgot that she could just banana it so much it would actually survive the Fen Creeper. And the ping afterwards. Whoops, that was silly. I probably should have either killed this with the ooze or polymorphed it. I was gonna leave it alive. She heals the creature, not her face, so that's good. Okay, Spellbreaker, I gotta admit, is a pretty good top deck here, because we can do that. Get rid of all the bananas, ping it, and then either hit this or hit her in the face. Well, the smoke is cleared. She's used all the bananas. If these trade, she's got 4 or 5 cards to my 3. Ugh. If she kills this, I'm in trouble. If I leave this alone, I mean, what's she really going to do? I'm going to just go ahead and hit her. So, yeah, she can kill my 4/3 this way, but then I've still got this to deal 3 damage. This takes her down to 12, down to 11. I mean, yes, I still have to top deck the Pyroblast, but I really feel like that's my best chance of victory here. Since I'm behind on cards, I gotta go for the burnout approach. Okay, she pings the ooze. Alright, Arcane Golem shows up for the party. Well, that's a given. That's a given. Do I trade or do I hit her in the face? If I hit down to 15, down to 11... You know what? We just gotta go for it at this point. I've got other burn in the deck. The Mana Crystal, of course, doesn't do anything. If I top deck my other Fireball, I win. If I get Pyroblast, I'll win. Assuming she doesn't heal up a whole lot with Antique Healbot. Of course, that goes without saying. If I think I still have an Argent Commander in here. That wouldn't quite let me win. Oh, she has another one of these. Fuck. Well, Pyroblast would still win me the game. Oh my god, I actually got it. Alright, so do you play the Pyroblast or do you just Fireball the face? I think you have to go for the Pyroblast here. Because she doesn't actually know that I have a Fireball. Whereas if I Fireballed her face and she healed, and I drew another burn card, then I might end up not being able to, like, I'd have the Pyroblast in my hand, I wouldn't have enough mana to finish her off with. This way, let's say she had healed, but if I top decked my other Fireball, I could have dealt 13 damage to her Fireball ping and still won the game. So you gotta go for the Pyroblast. In that case, holding on to the surprise is not worth it. Okay, well, we get the burnout victory. And I think if I had played any more fairly than I did, I would have lost. I don't think I could have afforded to make any of those trades. I had to get her down to 10 and just hope to get the Pyroblast on the top half of my deck, which I did. I've not gotten beyond 9 wins in a long, long time. Mage is, quite embarrassingly, I suppose, pretty much my last good class. Rogue's been weirdly good. Rogue's been 6, 10, 7. But Mage has been 10, 8, 10. I mean, there's really nothing that's that good for me. Yeah, it's weird. Rogue is my second best class right now, but that's just, I think, an anomaly statistically. Another Mage, perhaps not surprisingly, Iraq Lobster. Wow, that's really good. Tempted to keep the Pyroblast, considering I have, you know, plays on turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, but I still think that's a mistake overall. So we could play the Micro Machine on turn 1 with the coin, but I think a better play is actually to play the Infiltrator, and then the Machine. And then the Infiltrator can pave the way for the Machine, but she has a Leopard Gnome, which changes everything. Okay, so I could coin ping Leopard Gnome. Now, let's just go ahead and do this. And then next turn, we'll see what she's got. If she just passes, if she pings here, then I probably want to just trade and then play Micro Machine to go for the epic win. But otherwise, I might just ping... now that I say that I would do that, I don't know. Maybe I should just ping this thing? No, I'm just going to ping this thing. Hit her in the face. So what I'm doing here is I'm tempting her to ping this instead of playing anything on her 3rd turn. And then on turn 4, I might just use the coin. I've got all these 2-drops. Acolyte. Oh, that's not good. Well, definitely makes me wish I'd played Micro Machine. Crap. There's just nothing I can do to stop this from being worth 2 cards. Ouch. Is it worth it to use the coin here? Is it worth it? I could just play the Cobra. No, I've got all these 2s. I need to play 2 2s this turn, and then 2 2s next turn. And just try to swarm her before these cards. Because basically she's going to have card advantage against me. Because she's going to kill this to catch up with the Leper Gnome she lost, and draw an extra card, and then draw another card when this thing dies. So I need to just try to swarm her before Flame Strike comes online. This is a very aggressive draw. Okay, so I've got some creatures on the table here ready to protect my Micro Machine. Hopefully that'll deal damage a couple of times, although it's a long shot. Never mind, that's not going to happen. Makes me wish I'd played the Cobra when I had the chance. Still could play the Cobra. In fact, I might have to, just because... Although this thing is going to hit some stuff, yeah, whatever. We'll just ignore it. So, Micro Machine, you're going to trot out and die. I think I don't even care about that extra card, honestly. Let's just play the thing. Do I care what the Apprentice hits? Not really. So I'm just going to hit her in the face. Bonkety, bonkety. She can kill 2 of my creatures with what she has on the table, plus her hero ability. The other 2 will live, dealing about 4 damage, 4 or 5 damage, if that happens. And then I get her down into the teens and hope I top deck Pyroblast and win. Well, that seems to be how all these games are going. I'll rue the day that Pyroblast is ever in the bottom half of my deck. But I really probably should have just played the Cobra on turn 3. That would have been able to kill this Acolyte. My early decisions are what put me in this position. But it's not like Pyroblast is my only way to win a burnout victory. If the opponent doesn't have taunts, then I can also win with the Arcane Golem, Argent Commander, who is right there. Do I want to kill this? No, we're going for the face here. This is one of those face games. So I could play these 2 things or just the healer. I'm gonna go ahead and play 2 creatures out. I'm not sure it's the right call, but we're 1 turn away from Flame Strike. I want to get this Cobra out here, maybe divert the Water Elemental so that my 3/2 can live. And just try to pave the way for my Fireball to win. Okay, we need Polymorph. We need Polymorph. Esperanto. Oh god, things are going to be really bad if I don't get Polymorph. Polymorph? No, not quite. But, so... let's think about this. I could use Argent Commander and just basically throw everything at this till it dies. Which sucks, because I'm missing out on a lot of damage. I could Fireball this, Snow Chugger, get 2 extra damage through that way. Fireball, run into the ooze. Kill. Jeez. Jeez. There's no really great option here. Alright, let's get a card, see what we get. Still would use a Polymorph if I could get one. Damn. Alright. Guess Argent Commander it is. Oh, Sludge Belcher was really good. So, okay, we're down to her having 10 health. Let's look at the good news here. She's got 10 health, counting this Fireball. So if she doesn't have any healing and doesn't kill me in the next 3 turns, a Pyroblast top decked will win me the game. So let's say I've got, like, maybe 4 more cards to draw before I'm dead. Assuming I start falling behind, because I'm below on cards. She's got 7 to my 5, and she can actually kill the Snow Chugger without me retaliating. So I got 4 cards to find a Pyroblast. It's a 4 in 19 chance. It's not good. It's a little bit more than 1/5 chance of winning, let's say, if I only have 4 cards to draw before I get run over. It's also possible I'm going to have to use the Fireball to kill something if she plays something gigantic and scary. Alright, this could also use a Polymorph treatment. Buffing the Undertaker is not my favorite thing in the world. She will kill the Snow Chugger, so at least this thing's frozen for a turn. She's going to ping this. Okay. Alright, I think we're going to go to Burnout mode again here. I don't see another option, really. So we're going to heal up. Hit the old noggin. And think. I mean... if I top deck Fireball, I win. If I top deck Pyroblast, I'll win. There's really no reason to ping her. I'm actually going to ping that thing so that I can maybe kill it off. Now she needs to have at least one removal card here, because this Shredder will only kill off one of my creatures, not the other. If one of these guys is actually allowed to hit her in the face, she's going to be in a little bit of trouble. So she needs to have a removal card here. Flamethrower, Frostbolt, I mean, pretty much anything will do. Fireball or Polymorph, she might not like the idea of using it against one of these guys. Please don't be a taunter. Oh, she got the best possible thing. That isn't a taunter, at least, so that's good. She is going to Fireball that, which is smart. And play that. Alright, so no taunt and no healing is a victory, I'd say. Illuminator. Alright, so we're going to do the Tiger for sure. I could do the Illuminator just to watch it die. I don't think that makes any sense. I've got 5 plus 6 is 11, 19 damage, or, yeah, 11 plus 1 is 19. I'm going to kill that thing off. See if she's got healing or taunt, or I guess spell damage, flamethrower also, but I'm threatening lethal right now, so she needs healing or taunt. She already used a Sludge Belcher. I still have 2 polymorphs I could draw. That's not, oh my god, is it going to be a flamethrower? Is it going to be a flamethrower? Is it going to be, oh no, it's a flamethrower, no! Oh my god, that's so frustrating. Okay, so now we've got, I'd say 4, 8, 11. Yep, I've got 2 chances to draw my other fireball before I lose. Fuck me, sideways. Alright, well, let's see where these flings go. It doesn't really matter where they go. Nothing is going to help me, I don't think. Oh god, spell damage, flame cannon. Ouch. She's got 11 damage. Now she wins if she has a Pyroblast, because it's spell damage. 2 fireballs will do it. Will a fireball and frostbolt do it with the spell damage? Let's think. That's 7 plus 4 is 11. Yep, that'll do it. Definitely. So she can burn her way to victory. She only needs 8 damage, which is not that hard when you have spell damage. If she doesn't have the lethal, though, she is going to need to, you know, take a turn here to kill my creatures, which buys me 1 more turn to top deck. Well, Pyroblast doesn't win me the game because I never did get her down to 10. But the other fireball I have will win me the game. Former champion gives her 3 of the damage that she needs. Is she going to actually kill me? No, she's going to trade. Well, that's good. That is good. She can kill everything, so top deck fireball is pretty much my last best hope for peace. What does she have here? 11. Polymorph. Too late. Too late. Too little and too late. Okay, well that helps at least. It does buy me 1 more turn. So you gotta play to your outs. Gotta play to your outs. I gotta hope I top deck my other fireball or Pyroblast. 2 and 15 odds. Unfortunately, I should have pinged her in the face that one time. Well, if I hadn't, then the Undertaker would still be alive, so it's kind of hard to say, but basically my Argent Commander and my Arcane Golem will leave me 1 mana shy of killing her. 1 damage shy of killing her. Motherfucking god. Ah, that Flame Cannon, spell damage. She never did have any taunts, so I would have actually won if not for that. Fuck. Iraq Lobster, you cleverly named asshole. Beats me fair and square. Alright. Still trying to get up to 10. Still trying to get up to 10. Have not made it to 11 since Goblins vs. Gnomes came out. Or 12, needless to say. Oh god, that game should have been the game to do it. I think I played that correctly. I really don't think I could have done anything better. I gave myself the chance I needed to win. The deck just didn't deliver. Another mage. Design the bum. What the... dumb name. Okay. So do you keep the broken thing with just a loot hoarder? No, I think you gotta mulligan that. Oh my god. But you know, those early choices I made with what to do with the 1-drops and 2-drops, I mean, that could have cost me. If I had just traded the Infiltrator for the Leper Gnome, you know, maybe she wouldn't have gotten those cards with the Acolyte. Maybe if she hadn't gotten those cards, she wouldn't have gotten Flame Cannon. I definitely could have done some things differently. And possibly won that game. Okay, this is a pretty ideal start. So now we get to drop the Micro Machine. And she's kind of in a weird place here because if she plays a 3-2, I can kill it with the Gnome. This thing hits for 3. And then if she doesn't have removal, this thing hits for 5 the following turn. So she has to kill it right now. I assume she is killing it with this 3-drop. No! She's just drawing cards! Oh, wow, that's a good start. Especially considering we're at 9 wins. That's pretty fortunate for the opposing mage to have so little going on. Quite the opposite of Stacy's mom here. So we already got her down to almost 20. Fireballs and Pyroblast still in the deck. But Cone of Cold could be good to freeze stuff and keep getting damage through if she continues not having any removal. Finally finds a Frostbolt. Does she have anything else? She's already used the coin. Alright, that's it. So now we get to play the broken thing. Get her down into the teens. Okay, gotta start counting. She's down to 13, down to 9. I mean, if 2 of these can hit, because she pings 1, she's down to 4, and then it's just 4 pings to victory. Unless she has heals. Dark Iron Dwarf. So she's continuing to not kill my 2-1s here. Well, I got a couple of options here. I could throw the 2-1s away into the dwarf, hit her for 3. I could ignore the dwarf and just hit her for 7. Why would she play the dwarf instead of pinging it? What does she have? She must have mass removal, which suggests I should try to kill stuff. I don't think fireballing the dwarf makes any sense. Cone of Cold is interesting. She probably isn't going to have a bunch of stuff at any point. That would let me hit for 7, down to 12. I could throw these guys away, get a spare part. The problem is with 5 mana, if Loot Hoarder doesn't give me a good card, all I'm doing is just playing a 2-4. It's pretty lame. If I hit the dwarf, though, this gets set up for Blizzard. But then again, she's a couple of turns away from Blizzard. And I feel like this is the most important turn. Alright, what we're going to do is this. I think that she doesn't really have anything good. Because if she had stuff to play, she would have already played it. So I don't think I'm in any sort of danger right now. I got an extra creature out. Oh god, Matter Bomber. Alright, well I suppose that's what I get for trash talking this card. Which I still think, by the way, is a bad card. Just so we're clear. None of them hit her face, unfortunately. Got the taunt, which is probably the worst one. So let's see, I could hit her in the face. 4, 7, 9. She's gonna be down to 6. Yeah, well, let's just do this. She could heal her way out of it, but I might as well just go for the Fireball win. So now she has to play, like, let's say Antique Healbot goes up to 14. The Matter Bomber then, she has no mana. The Matter Bomber can kill the Elemental, but then I still get her back down to 10. She's in a lot of trouble. And that's with the best possible card here, the Antique Healbot. Anything else, she's going to be in even worse shape. Well, Cone of Cold or Frost Nova, I guess, is what she wants to just stop me from attacking. But then, no, wait, what am I talking about? Then Fireball kills her. Okay, so this is interesting. She freezes 1 creature, kills 1. None of that matters because I get Fireball to the face. Yeah! Ooh. I feel like my last couple of Mage runs, even though my Mage runs, let's be clear, have all been good. All have been 8 wins or higher. I've had a couple of decks that sort of lacked in the burn department due to a lack of Fireballs. And it feels good to just be able to play burn decks again. Well, anyway, that game, she just didn't have anything on turn 2. And because I had a turn 1 play and a turn 2 play, she was just in trouble. She could have made different choices, though. Instead of coining into 3-drop, she could have actually... yeah, she coined into Arcane Intellect. I think that was just a mistake. Yeah, that was just a mistake, because all she needed to do there was just ping my 2-1. I was the second player. No, wait, she had the coin. I was the first player. On turn 2, after I played Micro Machine, she should have just pinged my 2-1. Granted, she might not have top-decked Frostbolt then, but drawing cards when you're off to a slow start is usually a bad plan. Oh yeah, Archmage Antonitis. Forgot you existed. So here, there's a tempting potential to save the coin all the way till turn 7 and turn it into a Fireball. However, I'm not going to do that if it means doing nothing on turn 2. Okay. Okay, I could play this and just trade these guys. I'm going to trade them no matter what. Let's just get that out of the way. I could just play this and save the coin. Then he plays something on turn 3. The king's not as good because he gets bananas. I think we need to use the coin right now. Sorry, Archmage. I'm still going to get a spare part from this gnome, so I could still have something on turn 8 to turn into a Fireball. Right off the bat. Secrets. Okay, well, we know what that is. That is Freezing Trap. There's no other conceivable secret. It could be Misdirection, I guess, but that would be very bizarre. So... Freezing Trap's pretty good. He gets to keep the bananas. I could, of course, get into a standoff with him. I could let Freezing Trap go and replay the bear. Or I can get into a standoff. Okay, let's do the standoff. If this is an explosive trap, by the way, that was the most epic mind game of all time. But I'm going to try to get rid of the freezing trap with this gnome, and then keep the king out, because this is big damage, especially considering I've got Pyroblast here. Okay, Arcane Shot's really good because it stops me from getting it to kill the Ogre Brute. Okay, so we check for freezing trap with that. It was a freezing trap, okay. I wish I could play the bear and ping. I can't. So I'm gonna kill this and play the bear. I could have hit him in the face, given that I have Pyroblast, but that would have been a bit greedy because he has the bananas. Sure, the Ogre Brute had a 50-50 chance of attacking the wrong target, but I think it was worth it to get rid of this guy and be a little bit safer. Okay, so you could put 2 bananas on this. He chooses not to put 2 bananas on, just puts 1 to trade with the bear. I would have put the other banana on this personally, but can't blame him for hedging his bets, I suppose. So we can trade, if we want to, with either of the creatures. I could play this guy. I could just ignore this thing. Why don't we ignore this thing? 8 damage is a lot of damage. Get this guy down here. And see, because if you can kill this bear and do something annoying, then that would be one thing. Like, he can put a banana on it and kill the bear or something. But if he lets me keep on hitting him, he's going to get into some serious trouble pretty quickly. Alright, he gets a card and a secret. And he puts a banana on it so that the Ancient Mage doesn't kill it, which is all smart and good. Now I've got to decide how to play around the secret. If it's explosive trap and I hit him in the face, the monkey dies, so the monkey should really attack the cult master. But if it's a freezing trap, the monkey's going to get put back in the hand, which is bad. But if I check for freezing trap with the ancient mage could just die. Unless, of course, I'm willing to ping this, but I don't really want to ping it right now. That seems like it'd be kind of crappy. So I think the move is I'm going to check for the freezing trap like this. It's not freezing trap, so that means it was probably explosive trap. Let's get it out of the way. It's an explosive trap, which is actually good because it lets me get him for damage here. And I could play this. The advantage of playing this is it lets me also Arcane Intellect. And then he's on the board ready to die so that I can play Archmage. But I'm probably not going to play Archmage next turn anyway, so I can play him on the next turn. Right now I want to play this guy because he's a 4-2 with Divine Shield, and that's pretty good. In fact, I'm threatening lethal because this is 6 damage, and then, you know, turn 7, 8, and 9, nothing happens, but then Pyroblast wins me the game on turn 10. He's probably not going to kill me before turn 10 happens, given the lead I have on the board. So I think it's a pretty good gamble to go for. Alright. I could just play him, make him devote a bunch of time killing him. Or I could play this. I really want to play this thing so that I can play the Archmage and his spare part next turn. The problem is, if I play him, my turn kind of sucks. I can't play the Darkscale Healer. My mana off from being able to do that. I could play the healer, run both guys into this dude. Basically, if I hit him in the face, he's dead to Pyroblast, but these guys hit me down to 19. I mean, could he try to burn me out? If I play this, he's probably going to send both guys at it, which would buy me some time. Oh, man. If I play this and this, I don't have enough mana left to ping this thing, which was bad because this thing will get buffed to be a 5/5. So if I play this guy, I'm kind of resigned and not... Alright. I'm not sure I'm making the right call here. Not sure at all in the slightest. But this is the decision I made. So I didn't get him down to 10, which means I've got to get 4 more damage on him before the 10th turn if I want to win. I feel like if that was the best he could do on turn 7, there's a decent chance he's not going to have anything for me. And I can sacrifice this gnome. Oh, this gnome is not going to be able to die. Oh, is he going to go for my face? Holy crap, he's going for my face. Wow. Did not expect that. So what is going on that he's going for my face? Do I respect this? Do I need to play the healer right now? Can I kill him? 4, 6, 8, down to 6. I don't have fireballs. Can he really kill me? What has he got? Let's say I clear these creatures out. He's got 5 damage. 3 cards. He needs to deal 10 damage with 3 cards. Could be. I think the top deck would have to help him. Oh my god. Alright, I am going to play it safe here. We're going to kill that thing. See what my spare part is. Hopefully a taunt. Solve minions attack and health. That's not helpful. I'm going to play this to heal up. Ping that. I could actually swap this thing and hit him a little bit harder. We're going to do that because I don't see how I'm going to use that card any other way. Hit him and quit him. Okay, so now he's got 3 cards. He has to deal 12 damage with 3 cards, which is a little bit more of a stretch than 10. Like 2 kill commands plus a beast wouldn't do it here. Okay, so it looks like the healing didn't make a difference. But he's gonna die. Alright, well, that was good. Ah, we made it. $11 wins, 2 losses. This is my first time being at 11 wins since Goblins versus Gnomes came out. And we're gonna try to get to 12 wins here. It's gonna be very nice if I can make it to 12, because I have a feeling I'm not gonna be at 11 for a while. This is like my 30th Goblin versus Gnomes run, or something along those lines. Close to 30th. And this is my first time making it to 11, so I probably wouldn't come here for a while unless I get significantly better. Gotta take advantage of it right here. Here goes! Here goes. A paladin. With Asian characters. And yes, I know I'm super ignorant by calling these Asian characters, because I don't know. I don't think that's Chinese. Is it Korean? We'll guess Korean. We got a decent opening hand. A 1-drop would have made this much better. So would have being second now that I've got 2 2-drops. But it's not all about the opening hand. You got to play your cards right as well. And as we've seen, if nothing else from this channel, you've learned that sometimes you can have good cards and play them wrong and lose. Definitely done that. What kind of paladin do you take yourself for, sir? Oh, please pass on turn 1, thank you. Alright, there's the Archmage. Still haven't pooped a single fireball for me. Not a single one. No sir, no ma'am. He's constipated as far as fireballs are concerned. And, okay, we can actually throw 2 knives. 25% chance of killing this. I gotta take that chance. I think it's better to have the Sorcerer's Apprentice out anyway. Yep, okay, 50-50 chance now. Wait. Why take a 50-50 chance when I can just shoot this thing? That's much smarter. So let's hit him in the face. Good top deck here. Very, very good top deck. Just shows that 1-drops aren't just good on turn 1. They can be useful at other times. Still has a coin. Okay, is this going to be a consecration? No, it looks like a Hammer of Wrath. So that's actually pretty good. Of the 4 cards you could have played, True Silver, Hammer of Wrath, or Consecration, that's my favorite one to see, because while it does put him up a card, I don't really care about his cards. What I care about is his board situation. He has enough cards in his hand. It's the board situation that matters. True Silver could have killed another creature, so would have Consecration. Okay, so now he's got to have a good turn 4 here. He has a True Silver as well. And, okay, we're going to get to play Fen Creeper, which should hold up against True Silver. I mean, it's not the easiest thing for a Paladin to kill a Fen Creeper, even with True Silver in hand. So Fen Creeper, still kind of struggling to get him below 20. Don't have Clockwork Gnome to work with the Archmage. Don't have the coin. Don't have Fireballs or Pyroblast. He's got this little dude. He's got Dark Iron Dwarf. And why would he do... Oh, he's just wanting to play a Dark Iron Dwarf. Alright, there's Firewall number 1. Very important. Options. I could hit this Dark Iron Dwarf with my Fen Creeper, ping it. That allows me to play 2 creatures. Then I get blasted to bits by Consecration. Consecration, if I use the Argent Commander on the Dwarf, also hurts. Because you can True Silver the Fen Creeper and then Consecration kills everything. So basically, I'm screwed to Consecration no matter what, but I'm less... Well, what am I less screwed with? This could have gone to the face. But actually, by killing the Dwarf, it allows the Fen Creeper to go to the face, so I'm still dealing good damage to him. Okay, so he's down to 18. He's going to go down to 17 if he hits the Fen Creeper, which he might. Infiltrator plus the True Silver will kill the Fen Creeper. Why did he do that? Wait. Oh, because he played this last turn, right? He just played that. Okay, it looks like we don't have a Consecration situation, which is good. Got an Archmage. Alright, so we got a couple of options here. I could play my own Archmage, of course. Or I could just fireball this thing. Play Archmage. These two guys don't kill it. I take him down to 11. He only needs 3 more damage to kill it. I don't think I want to take that kind of a chance. I could throw both these guys into this and ping it, but and then it lets me keep the fireball. But I'd rather just fireball this, kill it, hit him for 6. I mean, if the best thing he could do there was just play a thing that has no taunt, no removal, and no healing, what's going to be different on turn 7, one might ask. So I've got 6 damage, he's at 11 health. 1 more fireball in here, and a Pyroblast. Okay, he's got a War Golem, unless he has a way to give it taunt, though. I feel like I'm in pretty good shape. Well, let's just flood the board and hit him. So Archmage, I think, would be the wrong move here. It would just divert the War Golem, but we might as well play this thing and this thing. He would have used Consecration ages ago if he had it. So I'm just going to throw everything down. If he top decks Consecration, he's in good shape, but I'm almost certain he doesn't actually have it, because he wouldn't have gone down to 4 health against a mage at the 11 win mark if he could have killed these creatures and saved himself 6 damage. So unless he top decks Consecration, some of this stuff should live. He hits me in the face, and that could mean a Consecration's coming, could mean a Quality Consecration's coming. Okay, Recruit, Consecration could still be coming. Consecration could still be coming. Consecration is not coming. Oh my god, I got to 12 wins. Holy ballsack Christ. Huh, well that was, you know what, that was, you could say, anticlimactic. I just played minions and killed him. But you know what, that is just fucking fine by me. We do not mind a little bit of anticlimactism to get up to 12 wins for the first time in ages. Alright, let's have a good one, boys. Here we go. Good. Good. Okay. Oh, that's 100 dust. And 100 dust, so 200 dust. Yeah, 200 dust and 260 gold. Not bad, but could be better. Okay, let's take a look at the pack. Actually, that was kind of disappointing. For 12 wins, would have liked to get a second pack or a Goblins versus Gnomes card or something. The pack is nothing special. And the hilarious thing is, because we're still at only 37 minutes, we get to follow that up with starting a new run. Yay! Alright, Shaman is not getting picked, so we are off the roster for Shaman. Warrior I've already played 4 times, so it's got to be one of the other 2. By other 2, I mean other 1, which is Paladin. So I just before this had a bad Paladin run, but that just is all the more reason to avenge myself. Here we go. So there was a draft recently where I just dismissed the Auctioneer because he cost 6 mana, and I never liked him that much in the arena, even when he was 5 mana. Granted, though, the reason I potentially lost the draft that time over this pick is that, you know, when you have those spare parts, those work really, really well with the Auctioneer. However, at the first pick, we'll just take the Pyromancer because he's more consistently reliable. Loot Order's a good card, but you gotta have some silence as a Paladin, so I'm gonna grab that here. Grab the only playable card there. We'll take a Micro Machine there. These guys are okay, but they're not my favorite 5-drop. We'll take a Shielded Minibot for some more 2-drop action. Take a buff, which is very good. Alright, so we can go for the early thing. I don't think I would take the Hunter here. I think Blessing of Kings would be my pick. I could take an early drop or the Blessing. Let's grab the Blessing. I want to have a really solid mid-game. So the buff is good, but I'm going to grab the Wolf Rider because one thing I find I struggle with as a Paladin is having reach to finish games, so I want to make sure I got that covered, at least somewhat, and charged creatures do that. We got the 2 Giants that suck and the Faceless Manipulator, so I'm going to take the Faceless. But if it had been a Sea Giant, I would have taken him. Alright, we got pretty bad Legendary, actually. This is really bad. So Hemet, I think, is just absolute trash. This is a troll card. And then this guy, I mean, the 4/7 version is way better than the 7/4 version. This is just a salty dog here. Ah, God. I mean, if they don't play any beasts, this is just really, really bad. Alright, we'll take it. If we're going to play with a bad card, might as well play with the fun one. Got anything for this? Nope, 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 nope. This is bad. These are all shitty cards. I don't even want to take this. I don't want to have this in my draft. Be like, oh, I should take this crappy Death Rattle card. This, I guess I could take. No, I'll take the Gargoyle, but I'm not happy about that pick. All right, True Silver didn't have those in my last run. Happy to have them here. So here, Mech Warper, what do you help with? Just the shielded mini-bot and the micro machine, I guess? I could take this, which is alright. You know, it's not. I don't have that many 2-drops. I have 3. I can take a. The owl doesn't really count as a 2-drop. We'll take this. I think I can have a 4th 2-drop. Divine Shield is really good, but Sen'jin I think is hard to pass on. All right, Spectral Knight. Lots of 5s here for the big mid game. I could take that. Have 2 of them have a really solid mid game, but I'm gonna take the buff. I think it's important to have those as a paladin. All right, Yeti is really solid. Ooh. Whenever you summon a mech, gain to... Oh, that thing's terrible. God, Jesus. What's up with these 6 3s for 5 that we've got going on here? We'll take Sunwalker. Okay, Blessing of Might it is. Fen Creeper was really good, by the way, but I have a lot of 5s already. Hobgoblin. Okay, what do we have for Hobgoblin? Nope, nope. Oh, that actually does work. Cute. Yes. Okay, so that's it. But these guys are junky, so I'll take him. I love the Hobgoblin. He's one of my favorite cards from the expansion. I think he's really cool. Alright, the Antique Healbot, very important card to get you out of jams. But Annoyatron's really good too. Gives you taunt, and it works with Hobgoblin, so I'm going to grab the Tron there. Alright, I've been avoiding him for a while, but I'm going to grab the Frostwolf Warlord just for some more big beef. Consecration. Sucks to lose Spider Tank, but Consecration is Consecration. Take the Sergeant there. I don't have any card draw, so the Blessing of Wisdom could be good. Light's Justice is a bit meh. I'll take the Blessing. Take another Yeti. Seal of Light, perfect. Get some early removal going. Alright, Clockwork Gnome. Why do I want you instead of another Seal of Light? Why? Do I have any reason? Mechs are cheaper. You could be free, I guess, with the Mech Warper. Seal of Light, I mean, it is removal. It's 2 damage for 2 mana, and the healing sometimes is nice, too. Oh, God. I feel like I should take this Gnome, though. I don't know why my instincts are telling me to take the Gnome. What am I missing here that works well with the Gnome? What am I missing? God damn it. I don't know why I just feel so strongly about this. No, I'm going to take it. I don't know why. The Seal of Light was removal, but I just felt like I needed this Gnome. Okay, the Sheep I've been persistently unhappy with, so we're going to take a second Consecration. I don't like the Little Exorcist. Muster for Battle is really good, though. I'll take that. Note that Muster for Battle does not combo with Hobgoblin. It is when you play a one-attack minion, not when you... Whoa. We gotta actually... we'll do it. It's when you play a one-power minion, not when you summon one. It's a fine distinction that I think kind of flies in the face of Hearthstone's whole, be approachable and easy to understand thing. But that's what it is. So, I have a few things with Hobgoblin. The Tron, the Stone Skin Gargoyle, and the Micro Machine, which is a very cool interaction. I never actually thought about that before. I think that's it, though. I don't think I have anything else. I think I passed a Motion Warden before I saw the Hobgoblin. Carry the Mage is up here. Not my favorite opening draw. Well, I'll mulligan the Owl, but I'll keep the other 3s. It would be better to be the second player here, but basically my thinking here is I play a Recruit on turn 2. Hopefully she passes on turn 1. I play a Recruit on turn 2. If she pings it, which would be really nice, then I can play this. If she doesn't ping it, I might be able to buff the Recruit and kill something with it. Never mind, I got Clockwork Gnome. Hey, it's a good thing I took this over Seal of Light, so Boris's Instincts 1, proper strategy 0 for now. So this thing really maddens me, because you can't keep it held up. I don't know what you can do to, make it turn this fuse and turn on these bombs and the rockets. I don't know what you have to do to make it work. It boggles me every time. Okay, so I'm going to hit her in the face. I could have thrown it away at the Mana Worm just to see what spare part I got. Prevent her from pinging this. But if she pings this, honestly, I really wouldn't mind very much. That's A-okay by MOA. What do I get here? Return a friendly minion to your hand. Great. Okay, well, let's go for Muster for Battle here, and we'll hit this Mana Worm in the face. Normally, I say don't kill creatures if you're not gonna, or hit creatures if you're not gonna kill them. But I think for Mana Worm, we'll make an exception. 1 damage is fine to get this to the point of striking range. Shield Bearer to protect the Mana Worm. Alright, does she have a spell? She's gonna throw the Mana Worm away. Interesting choice. Well, she gets to ping a Recruit. No, she's not going to ping a Recruit. She's going to play the Scientist. Well, it's not bad. I can't quite kill this yet. Unless I play the Shattered Sun Cleric. I think though, I don't really mind having that shield bearer live another day in order to get a 4/5 out instead of a 3/2. That's 4 extra stats, and 3 of extra comes from health. I think I gotta keep that around. I just realized muster for battle, pretty good synergy with the Frostwolf Warlord. Is she gonna throw the scientist away? She's not. Well, that's actually really good because it means I can play this Frostwolf Warlord, which I might have been afraid to do otherwise. So it's a 5/5 for 5. I can get a 7/6 for 5 instead. Alright, I'm gonna do this because I just have a feeling. I'm just hooked on this feeling that she is gonna fireball or polymorph this thing. So I might as well just throw it out there. And save this for later, maybe. You know, play. I can get a 5/5 later pretty easily. It's not that hard to get a 5/5. Oh my god, did I say it or did I say it? Alright, she can't ping the sheep. So the secret could be ice armor or vaporize. That would be nice. Let's see it. Good, it is. I should have actually played the cleric first and buffed the sheep, because then I could have dealt an extra damage. What was I? Why didn't I do that? That makes no sense that I didn't do that. Okay, well, yeah. Let's just accept my mistake now. Play this thing. Do I make a recruit or do I play the Tron? Let's go for the Tron. I think it's worth it to have something here that he doesn't just get pinged to death. I just didn't deal an extra damage that I could have dealt. Mech Warper, okay, no problem. And last mage. Oh fuck. One of them died, so my Warlord's a little bit smaller than he should be. Bugger all ponies. Jesus, this thing is so good. How is this even fair? 5/4 for 4 with an amazing ability? I mean, that's just whatever. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and make the Frostwolf Warlord here. I can actually, you know what, I'm gonna just kill this thing, even though it means that my Tron's gonna die. Got a 7/7 going on here. If the Mech Warper kills the Tron, then it's within Consecration range. If she doesn't have a Fireball or Polymorph for it, I can put Blessing of Wisdom on it, maybe get 2 cards out of it. Flame Strike, okay. Not the worst thing. What is this down to? Just 3 health, so the Mech Warper plus a ping will kill it. Fair enough. Hobgoblin. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do here is get greedy, actually. I'm going to go ahead and rewind the time on this guy, because why not? It's going to get pinged to death, so I might as well put it back in the hand. So why not put Blessing of Wisdom on it and just get a cycle it for a card? Do I really think I'm going to get better than 1 card off of this? Probably should have gotten a card off of this. Might have been able to make a better play than just Hobgoblin. Yeah, I would have had 7 mana left over. I should have put Blessing of Wisdom on it. Playing a little bit sloppy here. I guess flush with victory after going to 12 wins. I'm just coming out a little rusty here. Sucks that she has enough mana to ping off the recruit. Sucks a lot. Alright, that's a good top deck because it makes my Frostwolf Warlord bigger. Back to 7/7. The Hobgoblin, unfortunately, never got to do anything except die to an Archmage. She didn't have Fireball or Polymorph for this thing last time, so perhaps I'll get lucky again. Oh, should she have a Flame Strike? Shit. Flame Strike number 2, is that what's happening? Oh my god, that's really bad. Oh no. Oh no, whatever's gonna happen now is gonna be terrible. Oh god, there is nothing good that can happen. Ah, god, coin. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, coin. Oh, is that all that happens? No more spells? Elven Archer! Who plays Elven Archer? Oh my god. Elven Archer. Alrighty. Blessing of Kings. Blessing of Kings, Blessing of Kings, Blessing of Kings, Kings. Alright, we're doing it like there ain't nothing to in it. So the way it works is Blessing of Wisdom first, Blessing of Kings next, and then we hit her in the face. Always draw cards first. Seal of Light, helpful, well, cute, good card, but not right now. Then we pop the spider, consecrate, I could have put a Blessing of Might on this as well, just to be extra ridiculous, but let's not go too crazy yet. Okay, she's got 2 cards. I have a 6/6. She's... Ah, fuck, that was a really good top deck. So she has 3 cards. I have a 6/6. She uses a Fireball or Polymorph. She top decks a Fireball! Oh my god, and still has enough mana left over to kill the Shielded Mini-Bot. Motherfucker. Honest to god. That Arcane Intellect. Getting her right up to the Fireball. Well, at least I didn't waste Blessing of Might, so I guess there's that silver lining. Got a Yeti, which is really good right here. Does she have a big minion to follow up her removal? I need to pop these rockets. How do you pop those? I want to be able to do it on command. Can I move my mouse over to this thing? Water Elemental. Oh my god. Fucking Christ. Alright, Abusive Sergeant. I can train. What? Wait! I didn't even see it leave. Oh my god. Okay. Well, anyway. So Abusive Sergeant would let this kill that, and then with the Seal of Light, I could kill that. I can also Blessing of Might. That. And Abusive Sergeant. I just hate the fact that this thing would get frozen. I could Seal of Light plus the Yeti to kill that thing. Man, I don't know. This looks like a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other sort of situation. Oh wait, I got it. I'm gonna not keep the Blessing of Light, or the Blessing of Might, in exchange for being able to attack with the Yeti next turn. So, is that the right call? Like, this could have been a frozen 7-2, but instead it's an unfrozen 4-2. Seems like it was worth it. She's got 2 cards here. I got Sunwalker in here. I got several 5-drops in here, a Stuck for Night, lots of good stuff. She has a Fen Creeper. Alright, well, Seal of Light plus the Yeti's gotta kill that. Shattered Sun Cleric. Okay, so I could save Seal of Light and throw away the Recruit, but that's definitely not good. Because the Yeti dies no matter what. So I might as well just suck it up. And this time I'm going to remember to play the Shattered Sun Cleric before I attack. Okay, so it's a top deck war. She can ping this Recruit, so our hero abilities cancel. She's got 2 cards to answer my 2-2 and 3-2, so I'd say she has the advantage actually, because most cards are going to be better than 2-2s and 3-2s. I've still got lots of good stuff in my deck. Okay, it's a Blizzard. So, in a way that's bad because all of my stuff dies. But in a way that's okay because it's better than seeing her drop like a 7-7 or something. So, all things considered, that wasn't the worst thing. Okay, Ascension's a pretty good top deck here. I think most cards are not going to be as good as Ascension, especially considering she just played a Blizzard and didn't do anything else. So she must not have... This must not be a particularly useful card. Okay, no, maybe here it is. Flame Cannon, I see. She's going to try to burn out the Ascension. So that Blizzard had extra value for her because in addition to killing all my stuff, it made her Flame Cannon usable. Well, this card, though, doesn't seem to be very good. She didn't do anything with it. She can ping off the Ascension, but that does mean I keep 1 Recruit on the table. I come out 1 Recruit ahead, as it were. Okay. 4-2 is not the most impressive thing. And that's not the most impressive thing either. Okay, so it still says she's in the lead. Oh no! A Faceless Manipulator. Fuck me. I guess I could play this and copy a 2-3. No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for it. Gonna wait for it. Now she can clear my board, unfortunately. So I said I was behind a moment ago, and I still think I'm behind. But if she plays anything good, I get to copy it for 5 mana. If I get something good, I can copy it for 5 mana. Shoot, she got something really good, but that doesn't even matter. That's not even worth copying because it's only a 4/4. Fuck, that was so good. Oh, I was a hair's breadth away from winning this, but now I'm really far behind. Okay, Sunwalker, please. Something good. Hey, it's a Sunwalker. Okay, so we're gonna play Sunwalker, Texas Ranger. So with what she has on the board, it would take her everything to kill this. She'd have to ping the shield and throw both creatures at it to kill it. So that's the worst case. She's definitely not gonna let this live. So my Faceless is not going to get to copy the Sunwalker. The question is, does she have anything better than that? Man, why couldn't she have top decked this fucking Nerebar Weblord instead of freaking Fireball to kill off my 6/6 Hobgoblin? Why? Alright, so if we got a 4/4 I could copy. Pyromancer. I think I just gotta play this. Well, had this been a Mountain Giant or a Molten Giant, it would have been dead in my hand. Had it been a Sea Giant, which I would have taken over a Faceless, it would have been really good. It would have been an 8/8. Are you goddamn kidding me? Well, I still think this is a good deck. I think that it's got all the key paladin things. I think that this game was just a bit ridiculous. Could I still win? I don't think I can still win anymore. Well, that'll kill both of her creatures at the cost of some health. I could win it. It's just unlikely because she's going to get me down to 10 right here. Well, down to 11. Then I hit this thing, go down to 10, and then she keeps pinging me. I don't have any antique heal bots because I passed on it. Don't have the justice guy because I never saw it. Oh, she even gets to do that. That's awesome. Fuck me sideways. Man, anything in her deck besides that fireball, so that Hobgoblin could live a couple more turns, would have been pretty good. Damn. And she has 3 cards left. Almost actually pulled this out. Oh man, only I just killed this thing somehow. And she had 3 dead cards. I could have maybe won to fatigue. I have a Spectral Knight in here that could have shown up a long time ago to be some use. Oh, so many things could have happened that would have made me win. So many things. Ball, sack, Christ is all I gotta say. Consecration is not super helpful here. It doesn't kill anything. I don't think there's even any point in playing it. Might as well keep it as a surprise card. She does have lethal, of course. She could just hit me in the face and ping me to kill me. She misses the fact that she has lethal, which unfortunately isn't going to save me because I think she realized it now, and now she can just ping me next turn unless I get some heals. I don't get any heals. That's that. Well, kind of a funny way to end a video where I made it to 12 wins, but that was a good start. I really think this deck is going to go far. I really actually do, because this is good. That was just a pretty retarded game. So thanks for watching. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care, everybody.